You guys can pause it here if you want to read some of this stuff. Yeah, you can pet him.
Oh my god!
16 weeks.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Yep, take care. Enjoy your day. Come on, Ogryn. Ogryn's a chick magnet, even if those chicks are kids. Pretty hard to resist a little puppy. And he is such a cutie. This spot in the creek here as a kid, we used to spearfish here all the time. It's a lot of fun. Spent a lot of time as a kid hanging out in this particular area. How you doing? Good. How you doing?
Just trying to find my glasses.
Glasses where at? Oh, glasses. We get up here a little farther, I'll let him off leash. Come on. Up. No, no, up. 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 Come on. There you go. Come on. Good boy. I don't care. Let's go. This is like a path made out of metal that's elevated up above kind of a swampy area. Again, we're running parallel to the Minnehaha Creek. As we follow it down this way, it empties out into the Mississippi River. Again, this is a great spot for spearfishing. We're coming up on the bubblegum tree. I wonder if it's still here. This bridge here as a kid was always known as Suicide Bridge. It goes over to the Minnesota Veterans Home. Over the years, unfortunately, a lot of people use this bridge for suicide. Rest in peace to all those souls who've lost their life here. Ogryn, snacking. That bubblegum tree should be up along here if it's still here. I wonder if somebody removed it. I'm not seeing it. It's normally right about here. It's a tree that's covered in bubblegum. It's kind of gross, but neat at the same time. Don't go falling off. He's like, but Dad, I saw some young girls up there who will pet me. Oh, here's the bubblegum tree. Actually, it looks like most of the bubblegum's off of it. It used to have a lot more. Makes you wonder, WTF. Well, for those who were asking for some more videos of Ogryn, now you got one. Come on. Hi.
Hello.
Watch out, he's pretty ferocious.
Good. That's a cute little fella.
Boy, good boy.
Enjoy your walk.
Thank you.
Yep. Come on, Ogryn. Hey, come on. Come on. Good boy. Take care. Come on. Well, again, for those who wonder how I teach my older dogs to listen so well off leash, this is part of that process. I start with them when they're young, and I do lots and lots of repetition. You know, when you're doing this kind of stuff, it's all about keeping the training positive and fun for the dog. That's what's going to foster a strong bond between the two of you, and that's what's going to make that dog comply with you when you run into situations where you want them to listen when there's distractions. At least that's been my experience, but as I often say, I'm not a dog trainer. It's all bro science. Take it for what it's worth. Again, isn't it beautiful along here? Give you the panoramic 360. That's a big hill that goes up to the top. We're down in the valley right now. As I say in some of my other videos, I'm a firm believer at the younger you start off-leash training with puppies, the easier it is to teach them to stick with you. You know, when they're young, they still have an urge to follow. And I find by doing this kind of stuff with them at that age, it really imprints that behavior in them. You'll notice in you know, my videos with my adult dogs, they stick around and listen really well on our off-leash hikes. And again, I attribute that to this kind of stuff, starting with them when they're young. Well, I think I'm going to wind this clip out here and start another. Thanks for coming along. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell down below and you'll get email notifications when my new videos come out. That's all. Bye. Bye from Mr. Ogryn. See ya. I'm out with my 16-week-old Renascence Bulldogge Ogryn. We're out on a solo hike today along the Minnehaha Creek. We started upstream that way at the Minnehaha waterfalls. Come along. It's a beautiful area. Besides taking my dogs out in a group setting to work with them, I also work with them one-on-one. I thought I'd take this time to film one of these. I find this one-on-one with them really helps establish a bond with them. And ultimately, I'm a firm believer that the stronger the bond you have with your dog, the better they're going to comply in training. At least that's what my experience has been. You want to make sure you keep things positive and fun for them. Ain't that right, little man? I weighed Ogryn and Ulu last night, and at 16 weeks old, Ogryn's 37 pounds. Oh no, 38 pounds. And Ulu is 43, if you can believe that. I'm shocked. It's funny because when I chose Ulu from the litter, she was the smallest puppy. I didn't pick her based on size. I picked her based on structure and personality, and she's exploded and is now the largest pup in the litter. I think she's going to be huge like Kurgan. Again, isn't this a beautiful park? I just love it. I spent so much of my youth down here. Now, if I follow this way, for you locals, the creek eventually empties into the Mississippi, and then I can follow the Mississippi down, and that'll take me past that storm drain with the graffiti that I film in some of my videos, and will also eventually work its way into that big off-leash park area you see me film quite a bit. So sometimes when I'm looking for a big hike, I park way up this way and work my way down. That ends up being about a 6-7 mile hike when I do the full thing. A little too much for Ogryn. I tend to keep my hikes with him right now at this age at around 2-3 miles, maybe 3.5. At a leisurely pace, you know, that he sets. Having fun, little man? Come on. Good boy. You'll notice in my videos I have my own little language I use with the dogs of various clicks and whistles. Whatever works, huh? Right up here by a little cave. Up. Up. Good boy. Hey. Up. Good boy. Cave here. Well, looks like somebody was either sleeping here or making the beast with two backs. Hooah to either one. Actually be kind of a nice place for that kind of thing, wouldn't it? Nice view of the valley. I don't know. I think it would be. Come on. Good boy. Again, this is where the Minnehaha Creek ends and empties into the Mississippi. You can see that Ogryn already follows pretty good off leash on these walks just from the several weeks that we've been doing this. Man, it despite the rain that's misting right now, it is muggy and humid. I'm sweating buckets. It's all right though. I'd rather be outside sweating than sitting in the house doing nothing. So this right here is the lock and dam, and running alongside it's the waterfall right up above there. That's the Highland, well, the Ford Parkway Bridge that goes into Highland, St. Paul. Highland St. Paul is over here. I'm currently on the Minneapolis side, right below the area where the vet's home is, for any of you locals who are curious where this spot is. Good boy, go potty, buddy. Well, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed the hike. I'll start another.